Hey there, before we dive in, please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Ever wonder why some villains just don't quite hit the mark, despite their supposed legendary status? Uh, let's talk about a certain metal-faced monarch. The Fantastic Four kickstarted Marvel's Silver Age, introducing Doctor Doom, which are a similar doom to the interest in the country. Modern writers may overestimate Doctor Doom's depth. Compared to others, he relies on plot manipulations, not character nuance. Paired with an aging team, his prominence feels undeserved. The core problem, Dr. Doom often feels like a convenient plot device that, his science and magic mix allows escapes from any situation. The Doombots exemplify this. They appear to explain away defeats or odd behavior Hulk loses. Doombot, this makes him less complex, more of a mythical obstacle. He's often undone by his own vanity, which leads to his downfall more often than not. So it seems like he escapes punishment far too often. It's like when writers exaggerate Superman's powers, and like people like Nen, where it's just so helpful. Doom's become so powerful, stories feel repetitive, and others deserve his spot more. Compared to Lex Luthor, Doctor Doom is one-dimensional. Luthor is more intriguing. Even Marvel has better villains. Mr. Sinister and Apocalypse feel like dark overlords. Magneto offers depth and tragedy, unlike Doom's shallow sorrow. Red Skull embodies pure evil, while Doom feels contrived, and that Kingpin's grounded nature is more captivating, as Wilson Fisk's Daredevil connection is more intricate than Doom's Reed Richards feud. And the Green Goblin has profoundly impacted Spider-Man. The Mandarin shares tropes with Doom, but his East versus West theme is more intriguing. Doom's Latveria feels less real. Perhaps his biggest problem is that he is tied to the Fantastic Four. They haven't resonated in decades. By the 80s, the X-Men were far more popular. Spider-Man and the X-Men became Marvel's elite. The Thing was the only Fantastic Four character who still had marking power. And the Fantastic Four movies haven't helped much. They're like comfort food, too sweet. Other heroes are much cooler. They're, space explorers, concept that was popular in the 60s and 70s. And this concept is seen as outdated and lacking modern appeal. Even their villains feel nostalgic. They seem more like characters we're supposed to admire, not care about. They're less captivating than Spider-Man or the X-Men. And Regrettably, the Fantastic Four sometimes appear as the most uninteresting thing in comics. Uh, Doctor Doom mirrors their vintage elements, often a simpleton rather than uh, complex. Is embracing retro beneficial? Uh, Enhancing Doom is challenging. Attempts resemble inferior versions of other villains' stories. He may not shine as brightly as others. Why did Doctor Doom cross the road? Because he thought Reed Richards was on the other side. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.